Isabel and I spent a week building out our Subaru Outback. We talked about hiking through Washington, driving along the coast of Oregon, to camp beneath the stars in Montana. Each stop brought new experiences and instilled new memories. This trip was an adventure of a lifetime, and we were so happy to share it all with you. This is the Oregon coast. So we just made it to Ecola State Park. We're gonna make a quick lunch here, hike down to the viewpoint afterwards, and then we're gonna drive over to the beach area and do another short hike. So far the drive in was beautiful. Gonna make some food and then explore a bit. Making a quick turkey sandwich in the parking lot. So it costs $5 to park here. You just pay right up next to the bathrooms and it lasts for all day, so definitely worth it. So we just finished up here at Ecola State Park. It's really beautiful. We're gonna now head to Canon Beach and go for a swim. We are at Canon Beach. Basically, we just pulled off onto the side of the road here. Yeah, I mean, Haystack's right there. It's just gorgeous here. So we're just gonna go down and chill out on the beach, have a couple beers, and go for a swim. Alright, so I'm here at Canon Beach and I'm just waiting for sunset now. Absolutely gorgeous. People are continuing to flood in now for sunset, I think. I'm imagining it's one of the more popular times because the sun's going to set behind the rocks and shine, and it's going to hopefully create some magical light. There's been quite a bit of fog and clouds rolling in, so I don't really know what the conditions will look like, but just being here is cool. It's such a massive beach. I had no idea it was this big, and it just goes on and on as far as you can see. And the weather here is cool. The birds that are flying around, all the seabirds are amazing. It's a really nice spot to come for sunset. Parking has been difficult, I've found, because the town is so small and they seem to be so strict here about where you can park, how long you can park for. You're gonna have to spend some money for a campsite or an Airbnb or a hotel, or drive up or down the road looking for pull-offs. But even then, I've heard that the cops will likely wake you up in the middle of the night and tell you to move. So with this beach, I highly recommend coming for golden hour and sunset. Golden hour is usually 30-45 minutes before sunset, if not an hour before, and then hanging out here. Right now the clouds are moving through and the light is just looking surreal and magical and incredible. So we're gonna hang out here. Isabel is doing some cartwheels and fell into the ocean, so she's changing. It's really nice to be here after spending so much time in Washington and Montana, Yellowstone, and Jackson, where it's a bit drier and high in the mountains. So it's really nice to finally make it to the coast. I don't know if we'll go for a swim, probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. The water is freezing. So yeah, I think we'll get a nice sleep tonight. Temperatures are cooling down, and hopefully we get a good sunset. So we woke up at sunrise. There's a little color coming in, so I'm gonna probably start a time lapse here. But basically, ooh, it's actually looking kind of cool. Yeah, we slept at an RV park last night. It was not bad. I was checking the live cams to see what it looked like. It looked all cloudy, so we slept in a bit, but it's actually looking great. So I'm gonna start taking some photos. We just caught sunrise on the beach, so now we're gonna go explore the town before coming back here when the tide goes all the way out. We've heard you can walk all the way to the rocks, and supposedly there's a lot of starfish that you can see. So go get some coffee, and then we'll come back in a couple hours. So we just caught sunrise here, and then we came back for low tide, which is really cool because you can see all the mussels, all the coral reefs that start to pop up, and it's just like you have this mist and haze that's coming in, the light's hitting the rocks beautifully, and all the birds are scavenging for food. It's really cool. Might recommend bringing some boots that can get wet because the tide just comes in pretty quickly and you don't really notice it if you're taking photos. But yeah, I think we came for sunset and sunrise. They're both beautiful. I think I enjoyed sunrise more because the fog lifted as the sun rose and it was just incredibly beautiful. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to go to both. We're gonna go back to the car, make some breakfast, and then head south to a few more stops that I'm pretty excited for. Drove about 15 minutes down the road to the Thors State Park, and we're gonna go do the Cape Falcon hike. It's 4 or 5 miles through the woods, and then it comes out to a really cool viewpoint. A lot of great reviews on this hike. It's like walking through a jungle on the coast, and you pop out to the cliffs and you get to see the beaches below and the mountains as you go down the coast. So we've been traveling for a few days now. We just want to stretch our legs, so it seems like a good hike. And then from here we're gonna start heading further down, probably a couple-hour drive tonight, to this 4 or 5 mile hike and see how it goes.
This tree makes you want to like hide under it. Like, keep me safe. These are all dried up bananas that we have found. You can actually eat them. They're really tasty.
That's good. It looks like you just dropped it down your throat. Yeah.
Look good.
Looks great.
Lost in the woods. I've been there for weeks or years.
Has it been weeks or has it been years?
I don't know.
We just finished our hike to Cape Falcon Point. We didn't know if we wanted to do it in the beginning, but it's definitely been worth it. It's gorgeous out here. It's an easy hike. Go through just an incredible lush forest. We got lucky with the weather. It's been absolutely perfect. And we've just been enjoying the view, and now we're gonna head back, grab some lunch, and drive south. All right, we are here at Cape Kiwanda. Looks like a big sand dune that you climb up, and then we walk along the ridgeline. It looks gorgeous. So we're gonna go do that. We just grabbed a site at the local camp spot.
It's near the Pelican Pub.
Seems gorgeous here, so hopefully it's a nice sunset. I'm sure it'll be fun climbing up and sliding down this dune.
I've got half the beach in these trainers. This has easily been our favorite spot on the trip so far. Every place has been incredibly beautiful, but this place is like a big playground with the sand dunes, and the cliffs are amazing. I'd recommend coming here
just before sunset when all the light is gold. It's really wonderful. You have all the mist coming off of the waves and the sea, and you have 360-degree views. It's just amazing here. Only 2 days left in Oregon before getting to the redwoods, so we're gonna really try to enjoy it. And we're gonna run down these sand dunes now. So it's 7 a.m. We just woke up here in Pacific City, and we're making some coffee and getting ready to head down to Devil's Punch Bowl is our next stop. But at this campsite, there's loads of flies. Very cute, and they clearly want some food. I don't think I'm supposed to feed them, so yeah, we had a nice sleep last night. It's beautiful here once the sun comes up, and it's about an hour's drive down to the Devil's Punch Bowl. And then from there, we're gonna move on towards Thors Well.
So here we are at the Devil's Punch Bowl, and it's pretty easy to get here. You've got the car park, and then you got the punch bowl.
Come on, baby.
Well, Hayden originally thought it was the Devil's Bathtub, so yeah, something like that. What do we think of the Devil's Punch Bowl?
So I think the Devil's Punch Bowl is a good stopover if you've been driving for a while and you want to just stretch your legs. I think you want to come here at high tide, which right now is 4 or 5 p.m. because then the water will really come into the bowl and look a lot cooler. Overall, it's not a stop I would recommend. So if you're passing through and you want to stop and stretch your legs, it's a good spot. If you're trying to pick between this and another place, I would recommend choosing somewhere else. But glad we came and saw it. Now it's time to keep moving south.
Yeah.
Come to Seal Rock State Park just in hopes of seeing some seals and some other wildlife. Seems like a really small state park, and we're just hoping to see some seals, so we'll see how it goes looking for seals. So we've come to Seal Rock State Park in search of seals. We have not seen any. This is kind of a similar stop to the Devil's Punch Bowl, where it's cool and it's unique, but it's not a necessary stop. Isabel is waving me over like she's seen some seals, so I'm gonna go over there. It is beautiful, and the rock's really cool. It's a good place to see some pelicans and seabirds, and the beach is just absolutely gorgeous behind me. I don't think it's like a top spot on the list of Oregon coast, but it is a cool one if you want to stretch your legs. So we just stopped off at the town of Yashat, grabbed a quick coffee, and now we're here at Thors Well. Everything I've read about Thors Well is you want to be here at high tide, which high tide is in 30-45 minutes, so it's a good time. And then at sunset there's some less contrast, so it's good for photography. So we're here now. There might be a few other things we'll do in Cape Perpetua, but the biggest thing we wanted to do was to go see Thors Well and photograph it. So we're gonna have a look around now and then decide what time we want to be here, if we want to be here for sunset or if we want to keep moving south for a bit. So we're at Thors Well right now. It is high tide and it's crazy. You can't get down to Thors Well, the waves are too massive, but it's such a cool time to be here. The water comes right in pretty close to you. So we're gonna hang out a bit, wait for the tide to go down, see if we can get out to Thors Well safely without having to worry about a big wave coming in and taking us out to sea. So we'll hang out here for a bit, take some photos, and enjoy it. It's a really cool spot. Leaving Thors Well now. Not gonna wait it out till sunset because it's about 3 hours away, and we want to keep moving, so we're gonna head down to Dune City and check out the dunes before getting down to the Samuel H. Boardman Park, which we want to spend at least a day or two there. We've heard it's pretty amazing down there, so our goal is to get down there and really enjoy it and do some of the hikes. But Thors Well is super cool. If you get here at high tide, it's absolutely amazing. So we've just stopped off at Beach. It's really nice here, but what we found on our way down to the Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Parkway, I think that's what it's called, is there's a massive fire down in Anvil. And you can already see a lot of the smoke blowing in here, and we're still about an hour and a half north of it, so we're unsure if we'll be able to make it there. We're gonna keep driving down and see how it goes, but unfortunately it might be the end of our Oregon trip. We're only about an hour and a half away. We're gonna keep driving down and just see how the smoke is and how the fires are, but I've heard it's pretty close to the road, so there's a chance we won't make it and we'll have to turn around. But for now, the beach here at Bandon is beautiful and we're gonna enjoy it for a bit. So the smoke's actually cleared out a bit, so we came to Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Parkway. This place looks incredible. We're really excited to explore it, so we're going to start with Arch Rock, then work our way down to Secret Beach, and then Natural Bridges, and then call it. Fortunately, a massive cloud has come in, and we're in like some inversion, so we can't see anything. Yeah, we're gonna get some lunch here, and then we're gonna go hopefully down to the beach, see if we can see the Arch Rock, and hopefully the clouds lift, and then make our way to Secret Beach and the Natural Bridges for sunset, and then move on down and call it for the Oregon coast. So, been here for 4 days now, and we've seen quite a bit. It's been amazing. This will be a good way to finish it off, hopefully.
View is just amazing. So sunny and clear, and yeah, you can see everything.
What you eating?
Me and leftover dinner. It's really nice. So we just left Arch Rock
and we made it to the Secret Beach trailhead. There's no signs anywhere, so we're just following the All Trails point. It seemed like there's 2 points to start hiking. One, as you're driving south along the Oregon coast, there are a few cars pulled off in this dirt patch. It looked like you could just go straight down to the beach. But I think the proper trail is a bit further down the road where All Trails says. And we just met these nice people who said you just keep going right and you'll get all the way down to the beach. There's some nice viewpoints, but you want to get down to the beach, and that's where it's really beautiful. So we'll let you know. So a big thing we found in all these hikes in the Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Parkway is that there's poison oak everywhere. You can see it, 3 leaves, they turn red in the fall. So it's everywhere out here, and you walk through these tight trails and overly grown forests, so you just have to watch out for it and try not to touch it. We made it to Secret Beach. Beautiful. The only ones here. This is definitely the highlight of the Oregon coast so far. It's absolutely stunning here. Well, we are at the Natural Bridges spot and we are completely fogged out. Can't see anything, unfortunately, so I'll probably hang around for a bit, but I mean, this is just a viewpoint. You just park and walk 100 feet, and then there's a little trail you can scramble down to if you're feeling daring, but yeah, it's unfortunate we're not going to get to see it because this is the end of our Oregon coast road trip before we go into California tomorrow, so we're hoping to end it here, but Secret Beach was wonderful, and Arch Rock was really cool, so it's been just an incredible trip. We'll wait it out here for a bit and see if it clears up, but if not, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more. We'll be going on to Yosemite next, and we'll be showing you around there.